Hello, everybody. It is Sean Higgs coming to Matt Fargo. It's a Tuesday. You know what that means. Winner Circle Sports Betting Tuesday, Major League Baseball edition. Hello. I just couldn't figure out. I'm on location. That's on location, too. And if I knew I was going to be battling a wild shirt day, I would have. I got wild shirts. You know that. I got the crazy shirts. But I came outside, so I didn't throw a wild shirt on. I want to say that. I don't want to waste it on the the vagrants of the street right now, but we'll talk. What's the vagrants on the street are shirts? Let's talk about Winter Circle Sports Podcast. You know what to do here. Like, share, subscribe, notifications are on, folks. Let's go. Yes, it's baseball season, but you know what's happening. NFL Week 2 exhibition, college football. It's what, two weeks, a couple days away, basically, right? It's coming up to 23rd. 11 days. 11 days. So less than 2 weeks. College football, NFL free picks are all coming. Football Friday Live. It's going to be back at it. You don't want to miss out. Notification goes out for that. And again, these are the free picks. We do our best to read the free picks. I pick these ahead of time. Sometimes the premium picks are like, I got really nothing on this one. Other times, there's games that the lines get out of control by the time we post them. So again, free picks, premiums, best bets. Gamblers.net. That's where you want to go. You see the records. We got a quick win, loss, win, lose, draw, as they say. Always the truth. I've been saying it since one start, man. Early bird NFL. I'll pause on the truck ride button. Tab is now Fremont. You have $5.49 to the Super Bowl. So that's $25 a week. And I'm really going to kind of push that for not just, hey, come buy our premium stuff at Sports Channel, but just for the price. You're not going to find that better anywhere else. Me, Matt, any of the cappers, all of our football from the Super Bowl. That's $25 a week. Good luck. Good luck, Matt Fargo. It's like good luck to those watching us when we have our premium shirts on for August, summer months. Listen, we're going to jump right into your squad here. Your Toronto Blue Jays, first place Blue Jays, by the way, still doing their thing. I look at this line against Cubs, and the Cubs, I look at them almost as a free fall. Right? You made the trade at the deadline for Soroka, who's been terrible. He's been hurt. And what happens? Hello, back to the deal. You're faced to roll out now. Ben Brown, 33rd round pick. Now you're chasing the Brewers, who look. It's a whole other team that we've got on our schedule today. Deal. But Katana, Peralta, and Priestley. These guys over there are getting like 15 to 2.5 ERAs. And you're on a 33-round pick who's given up, his ERA is 650, 6 ERA, 15. The guy, even when his last two games, man, he's given up 2 runs in 9 innings. His ERA is still over 6 up here. He can't even bring it down a little bit. So we talk about it's skewed because of bad Adams. Well, if you got enough innings there, good or bad, the Adams don't affect it. This guy's been so bad, a good game doesn't even affect his ERA. It's terrible. You know this from watching your Jays. Barrio says, bad July. Let's call it what it is. At this price, though, I'm in on your Toronto Blue Jays to get a little slumping Blue Jays, actually. I mean, maybe an over, but again, your pick here, that's my take, because the Cubs have just, I don't know. Sorry, Cubs fans. Soroka, did you not learn anything from the Orioles last year? You make the trade that you need. Trade the prospect you need to get a good pitcher. There's my 2 cents,
Yeah, I'm with you on Toronto. They're the Jays every week, and I typically don't take them unless it's a really good spot, but I think this is a really good spot. They come up the Valley win over the Dodgers, which I think is a big momentum win. They really did that one. And with Berrios, he's been better on the road than at home, but it's just consistent. And as you mentioned, the Cubs are slumping right now. They're 8-11 over the last 19. Ben Brown, you trust him? He's a 6.30 ERA in 15 starts. And he's been better on the bullpen. Granted, his relief appearances are a lot fewer, but he just can't be trusted right now. And what we once thought was going to be a runaway Cubs division has flipped to a runaway Brewers division right now. They're 6.5 games up.
Yeah.
And with Toronto, this is I don't want to say it's a sticky game, but it's a good game to start their homestand. Right now they still have the best record in the American League by a half game over Detroit, which I never thought I would say that a month ago. But yeah, I think the values. I think the Cubs are still overvalued. If this was, a manga or one of the better pitchers for the Cubs, sure, but not with Ben Brown. Now, I think they're overrated here. I think it's a good spot for Toronto. Lay the 120 in this first game homestand for the Jays.
Official play, Matt Fargo, Vernon Goulet's right to Tony. And I agree with what you just said. A good homestand to start off against this pitcher because you could have a better one. And not only that, you got a team that's kind of a little struggling a little bit. I think it's a good spot. And you guys hold on to the first place. Now, the Red Sox are sort of on your tail. I know the Yankees got a win yesterday. I don't think the Yankees have the pitching to kind of catch you guys. I said, and you notice, I talked about Gausman, the Sad Frios, even when you had Kikuchi, I'm like, you got decent starters. You got the decent starting pitch, And could you get Bichette and all those guys to come in and start hurting? He was not hurting. The hurting was the pitching for some team. It's a little bit there. Yeah. I agree with Sean in the Blue Jays. I think we're built to win a division, and I don't see a collapse coming from them. I hope not, but let's see what happens. It should be a fun September in the AL East, no doubt. Between the Yankees and Red Sox.
Right. We'll see. We'll see what happens to Sheepy, but I'm very.
That is, yeah.
But it's a wild card. It's a true wild card. I'm excited to see what happens.
And like me, I always say, you got guys coming off you haven't seen him pitch in a while. No matter, he's going to come in immaculate innings, strike out 6 straight batters. He's only known 4 or 5 innings anyway. Like you just got him back. And if that's September 9th or whatever, I'm just throwing out a date. I have no idea what his. Who knows when? I'm just saying, are they really going to be like, yeah, let's go balls to the woods, guy? No, of course you're going to move on him for October, for even if it's 3 innings. He might be coming out of the bullpen for 2 innings. It's just it is a definite wild card. It's better than a Cam Schlittler wild card, or that's what I'm saying. Like the dark guy who they picked up from the Pirates or the Rockies guys for the Yanks. Good luck to sit in Colorado or Pittsburgh in October. Got a guy who at least is kind of pitch playoff baseball. And so Blue Jays -120 is Matt's free pick for today. Matt's maybe Matt shit. GamblesWorld.net. Having a good baseball season. We say it last. I guess we're going on for what? 3-4 weeks now for those here, just rolling plus money. You do not need a 500 or better record. This isn't the NFL. We need like 53%. Take underdogs like Matt does. You can lose a couple and still come on top. So enjoy the underdogs. Today, a rare favorite here, about just a small one for Matt Fargo. It's like a pick. That's nice. Listen, you can't go buy any dog. You can't go buy any favorite. No matter what sport. Money lines in baseball or hockey or, huge fades. We can't do that. So don't get on that for taking the favorite today. Just get on them for the shirt. That's about all we can talk about today. Hawaiian shirt day. Now I feel bad. I don't have mine on me. All right, next game up here. Excuse me. One day out here and you lose your voice just talking to everybody because the music is. I do not know why they got to keep the music on 900. This is not a dance club.
Is that free buy?
Yeah, but they're talking inside the places too. Yeah, it's so loud there. I don't know. Okay, maybe it's an old man to me, but it's like even if I was young a bit, what the music? I love it, but come on, turn it down. What are we doing? I'm here for a week. My voice is. Oh my goodness! All right, I got the Red Sox and the Astros here, and I got to tell you, I thought it was a great spot for Boston yesterday. Let's be honest. Rochet's on the hill. You got the Astros coming back from a road trip there. Javier's in his first start in a year, half or whatever the heck. All right, you got a couple runs against him. You lose a game with Roche and you give up 7 runs in that guy. I know he didn't go. It wasn't like he got 7 runs in the first inning or something like that. But that is a bad spot for them. Anything was a spot for them to, just win the game and not an easy one. But again, we're talking about Bieber. You've seen cats come back from not pitching a long time and go limited. You knew he was not going to pitch a long, deep into the game. And that's all you could muster off the guy. And now, and look at this group. Arrighetti and Dustin May. I guess they're made for each other. If there's something you can do today with a 3.2, because 3.2 innings, both of these guys pitched their last outings. And May had a little better one, right? 6 hits, 3 earned runs in his Boston debut. And you know what? Let's be honest. That's kind of what you're going to get from this guy. I know he's going to probably 5 innings. A typical Dodger guy, right? All these Dodger pitchers are like guys. That's what they do. 5 innings, 2 hits, 2, 3 runs, and in there for the game. Arrighetti, did you see this guy's line from last week when he pitched first game back? 11 hits, 5 earned runs. Oh, one way to look at this. I'm just going over the total. Square as a box. That's fine. We saw 7-6 last night. We know the Red Sox could hit. The Houston Astros. Huh. And I thought they were going to be an under team to start the year. Like, where's the hitting coming from? You know, you lose the lineup. I thought your bullpen's good. I love the staff, right? I mean, you got Brown and also Javier, who went yesterday, he was hurt, but Framber, all these guys. Like, all right, these guys should be able to pitch, but where'd the hitting come from? Yeah, here comes the hitting now. A couple of those spare parts they picked up, little pieces that championship teams do, right? And that's what Stephen, you count these guys out. They are sitting in first place again. I think the Brewers are really kind of a smoke and mirrors type club, right? You look at it like, all right, well, when's the Brewers been really good? They had the Woodruff Burns teams kind of good pitching wise. They couldn't really kind of get the offense going on trade. The Astros lineup, you saw that, and then Yuri Alvarez go down. I looked at him and be like, you got to be kidding me. How are they winning? How is this going to be like an 82-82 team? Yeah, first place. At this point, I just have to tip my cap to the Astros because they are I don't say a dynasty because not only have all the championships. But what is it? It's 2025. What have they got to like 8? I mean, AL Championship Series. I mean, this year's team with the pitching staff. That's a little rant there off topic there on the Astros, but over and a half because they're hitting. Like, you got bad pitching on both sides here. Guys are going to go limited innings for sure. And the bats. I mean, Boston has the bats, and the Houston bats. I'm looking at my little notes here. How are they in first place? You can answer that second, but over the 8.5 is official for the at this point.
Right. No, I'm with it. I was used to that. I thought it was great value. The Astros against Crochet. I mean, Crochet is in the Cy Young Cup, right? He's an awesome pitcher, but he was minus 180 at Houston. Like, that line made no sense. And like you said, it was a good spot for Boston, because they should have won Crochet. But I played it based on the value. And, they scored 7 last night. And, they're facing, May tonight. The hitting is coming around. And, Arrighetti, as you said, that stat line is supposed to be awful. Boston can hit. And 8.5 seems really, really low in the spot. So, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I mean, again, could be a square play, folks.
It's square.
You know what? I'll tell you right now, everything I said about the ERAs, the hitting, this and that, I rolled it. It's a premium play for me today. So there's that. I'll tell you right now, you have to go for my picks sometime. Like where I said at the beginning of the show, the free picks. This one turned out, I got it on the site. I'll tell you, you don't have to buy this, but you know what? When I pop up a bunch of college football and NFL week ones, I should probably move away from the decade that has like the garbage cans that the flies start coming around. Well, I'm over by the one of the stages, so it's like beer and the mixed drinks are on the little stands, and there's I like the moron I am. I had this giant head. There's no brain in it though, because if I stand by this, the flies will leave and not come back to eat. Where I should know as a fat guy, I'm not going to leave the food. I'm going to come back and eat the food. As soon as there's people waiting on me, hey, I'm going to come back for it. So, anyway, a little sidetrack. But anyway, folks, free pick. Toronto Blue Jays minus 1 away from that ball. Your man on the grounds in Vegas here. circa. We'll probably get a big for the music. I apologize. So we're out of here. Astros over the half. Back tomorrow. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.